Bitches, you think you gonna play with me? Call me crazy. I'm gonna show you some crazy shit. Bitch, you gonna call me gay for real.
Oh.
I'm gonna show you some crazy shit, bitch. Call me crazy. Keep playing with me. I'm gonna show you some crazy shit.
Hold on. Not 38, baby. Not NBA young boy. Not the nigga who spin and shoot all the opposite nerve. Boy, you bisexual, boy. You a hell of a person, boy. No wonder why he ain't crazy about you, man, cause they on the same time you on, boy. Yeah, they on the same time this nigga on, boy. Y'all see it up there? He finally came out the closet. Yeah. He's in the community. Not community action center. That boy into the community. Rainbow color. I ain't mad at you, boy. Get your flame on. But what tripped me out here, how these YN gonna think about it, man? How these YN think about it? Because you know them YN, they be on that shit too with their homeboys, you know what I'm saying? That little fruit they be trying to be on the DL with that shit. Man, let me step back so y'all can see it. Y'all see what's going on? Yeah. There's a more lot of rappers out there like that. Come on. Y'all see what's going on? Yeah. That boy let y'all know. He pie. Yeah. Boy, he go both ways. He want men and women. I don't know. TMZ posted it, so is it true? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Tell me what y'all think about this, though. You know what I'm saying? Because this is crazy. Hold on.
What's up, YouTube? Yeah, man. Your boy, Nobody Knew, is back with another one. Yeah. I just pretty much come up with this video just to speak on. I know this a wild video to come back with it, but yeah. I mean, this what came across my mind. And not really came across my mind, but it been like, just kept popping up on different platforms that I was on, because I do a lot of researching with my videos and trying to see what I want to, you know what I'm saying, what type of niche I want to be in that day, you know, because I'm more of a reaction type, so y'all know that. So now that y'all know that, yeah. But if I want to freestyle it some days and be a little more authentic, you know what I'm saying, just me talking, you know what I'm saying, just stating my opinion, you know, that's another way I would do it, you know what I'm saying, not even reacting like on nobody else's life, but on my own life, you know. But anyway, with this situation, not even a situation, but this decision, you know what I'm saying, valid decision, you know what I'm saying, in my eyes, I feel like he could do what he want, he could live his life how he want, but, you know, like the dude said in the previous clip, like, how is the YNs gonna feel about this? Where are their minds at when they got these news, you know? And that's another thing, is it real, you know? Because TMZ do put out fake news too as well, or inaccurate news, you know, what you could say, you know, but that depends on you as a person and like where you see yourself in the next few years, you know, and not even like depending on you as a person, but that depends on the media as well, on what they want to put out and what type of agendas that they want to fulfill, you know. But when it comes to the YNs, though, he did have a big influence on them, you know, on like the violence that they contribute in, you know, the mannerism that they have, very lacking of that, you know, not trying to come for people's intelligence, but it is what it is, and it's proof in the pudding, you know. Like, if you go talk to a YN today, it don't take much to even see, you know what I'm saying, that they're very ignorant and they don't have much vocabulary skills, you know. Their grammar is off, you know what I'm saying. They go straight to jump to a cuss word before they even finish their sentence, or they go to saying something that's out of the box, you know, out of the blue, you know, or they just say the same shit over and over. They have the same little gestures and what will I say, the same little type of what I would say. See, God don't like ugly,
Stupid,
you know?
bitch. You a stupid mother.
Intelligence, and I can't even think straight. But it's I can't even think of the word, but it's a word. It's like an everyday saying, you know. Their slogan, you know, like, yeah, the best way to put it, their slogan, their way of like like just saying like little what some of the YN would say, like they be saying that little 6'7" out of nowhere, or they'll say like that type shit, or they'll say like oh yeah, they call the girls fine shit, like just like laser them, you know. It's like they take the media and they turn it to their vocabulary, and that's very, you know what I'm saying, unique and creative in its own way, but it could be very detrimental to the mind, and it could like be very detrimental to who you are as a person, because you won't know who you is, because you're looking up to these public figures and you're portraying to be them, and you're actually thinking that you're them, you know what I'm saying, taking their style, the way they dress, taking the way they talk, taking the way that they live in their own characteristics, you know what I'm saying. So it's best to like I said in my shorts in one of my videos, y'all be sure to go check them out. And y'all be sure to go run it up on my TikTok, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm at 153 followers, and I'm not ashamed to say that. But just be sure to go check it out, and be sure to support, you know, because I want to really get that up there, you know what I'm saying? All my other platforms are doing pretty good, so I just want to really, like, push that, you know what I'm saying? I just want to put that right there, that little disclaimer, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, back to, or that little promotion, self-promotion, you know. But back to what I was saying. Oh yeah, tell me too, like, for the people that are experienced with YouTubing, why do the people make those videos about like playing games, and then they turn it into an ad in sometime in their video? At some moment they'll just be like, if you play these games, you'll start getting paid just off your phone, you know. If you play these games, you will get paid. You just have to get to a certain point or a certain level. And I want to know if that's really legit, you know what I'm saying, or if it's a scam. Because if it is, it's kind of unnecessary, like, for me to do it, you know. I'm not finna do nothing that's scamming people, you know. So I just want to be sure on that. Y'all be sure to let me know in the comments on if I can do that or not. So, yeah, because I was thinking of doing that as well. And not just to be a follower, but just to be more strategic with my platform, and to actually know how to follow the community guidelines and actually fit in with, you know what I'm saying, with the appropriate content for YouTube, you know, because you have to be smart nowadays, and I'm learning that, you know, and the more I go through with my process and building and, you know what I'm saying, staying grounded and creating my craft, I have to stay in that mindset and stay focused. But like back I was saying, yeah, man, came out, he pretty much, they saying that he's confessing that he's bisexual, you know. So, but people say that he got kids, but that doesn't matter if you got kids, you know. That doesn't matter at all, bro, because a man could do anything still, even in the fact that they have kids, you know. So, I mean, I know they're gonna do everything in their fullest amount of potential to defend this. You know, the YN's about to go crazy, and shoot, I wouldn't be surprised if some jump on under my video that I'm posting now and be like, bro, who you think you is, bro? Don't be coming for people. You just going by he say, she say, bro. You a follower, bro. You a dick rider, bro. Like, I'm all of this and y'all doing all of that. So what that makes you, you know what I'm saying? I'm a master reflector now, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you what you put out, you know what I'm saying? Especially if a person is a master projector, you know what I'm saying? So don't come my way if you can't handle the heat. Don't come my way if you can't handle what you see, you know what I'm saying? Because I am you, you are me. But yeah, man, and that's the truth. So believe, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, this is a wild one right here, and it's out of the ordinary, and it's unexpected. That's something that I didn't really think that would happen, you know. And how I feel about it is what it is. I pretty much wish him the best, and he can live his life to the fullest, because that's true, real freedom right there. I don't got nothing against nobody that living out their true freedom, you know what I'm saying? And not saying that it's right for what he doing with the different females and all the different kids and baby mamas. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that these people say all this negative things about this young man, you know what I'm saying? And he's still successful, one of the biggest artists of this time, you know, especially when it comes to his marketing strategies and when it comes to his popularity level, you know what I'm saying, his status, you know, that he on, you know what I'm saying, and the amount of consistent videos that he put out, you know what I'm saying, with his music. I mean, every other day now, I'm seeing a YoungBoy video getting posted. I mean, he kind of slowed down. He's not a consistent, well, I say like 3 times a month at least now, or 4 or 5 times at a month at the most, I see him post a video. But back in the day, you know what I'm saying, that AI YoungBoy and all that, y'all know that was a consistent YoungBoy. He used to post like every day of the month, 30 times in a month, you know what I'm saying? He posting a video, you know what I'm saying, or posting the audio or something, or somebody coming out with one of his unreleased, and they leaking it, you know. So yeah, it get very serious, you know what I'm saying. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, and y'all let me know if this is true or not, you know. And the YNs, let me know, bro, how y'all feel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be disrespectful. I'm just asking how y'all feel, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing like personal. It's not nothing judgmental. I'm not judging the guy. But just be careful out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's diseases out there too. And I'm talking to YoungBoy, you know. Because, yo, bro, it's diseases, bro. Be careful. Be smart. Don't be out there and be tender and be quick to want to go in everything you see, and you haven't fully analyzing it, and it's too late. And technically it already too late for him, you know. I don't know how that went with him, with his situation, with his herpes, you know. I'm not trying to bring that up on here. Oh, YouTube, please don't copyright me. I didn't say nothing. But herpes, you know what I'm saying, with his herpes, I hope he really had got that squared away, because he do got the money for it, and he is going like the other countries and stuff. And I heard that in the other countries, they do have the cure for it, you know, when it comes to herpes and when it comes to maize, and you know what I'm saying, all the best DDs, you know what I'm saying. I know what I'm talking about. I just speaking cold, you know. I know how to go about the guidelines now. You know what I'm saying? All the best TDs and the best TDs, you know, the best TDs. Y'all think I'm saying something else, but I'm not saying that. If y'all think I'm saying something else, then y'all mind is in the gutter. I said the best TDs, you know what I'm saying? It's TDs. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like what comes around this area, you know what I'm saying? What can get transmitted around this area, you know what I'm saying? So I just saying that for the people in the back, and saying that for the people that sometimes are hard at comprehending, and they just go off their first thought, or they go off of what they first see, you know, and they ready to jump to conclusions and react, you know what I'm saying? Or just go from that, you know. But what else? I had something in mind that I wanted to say. Yeah, I just hope he really nipped that in the bud with that situation. And like I said, I hope he's being careful out there, and he's being smart, you know. He's not letting everything just go to his head and moving around crazy, you know. Which I know YoungBoy is gonna be YoungBoy, you know. But yeah, man, this all I had to come with this video. I just want to give my honest opinion and how I feel about it from my, you know, my morality reaction, you know. So yeah, nobody knew, out of the blue.